Hello and welcome to this episode of Danger Zone's Got Talent. I am Sandwich, your host, and with me today is Sid. How you doing, man?
Hello. I'm doing great. Thank you. How
Good.
about you?
I'm doing good. It's good to have you with us. You're like a legend in the Danger Zone community. So it's another episode, another map. This time it's going to be on County, which was unfortunately taken away from us a week before the competition. But we can. So they're playing on the workshop version of the map, but it's basically the same map. You also saw from the really cool intro I made that the bot position is on the church roof. So we're not going to do another bot reveal. You kind of already seen that. So that's kind of cool. One big change from the last Danger Zone's Got Talent is that our contestants now has 4 weeks to practice instead of the normal 2. So hopefully we're going to be seeing an increase in the quality of the tricks because of this.
Twice the time, twice the quality.
That's
what
right.
I expect.
Yeah. So next time we have to do 8 weeks, of course, and just keep going. in a while, the next Danger Zone Got Talent episode will announce the bot position for the following episode, just to, to get all the practice in.
Yeah.
All right. Just for anyone out there who doesn't know what they're even watching, Danger Zone's Got Talent is a bump mining competition that celebrates the skill and the agility and the creativity of the bump miners. So plan a really cool trick, use many bump mines, do some 360s, some alley hoops, some smurfs, and kill the bot. That's the competition, and the player with the most score wins. That's how easy it is.
And the score is determined how?
That's a great question. I'm glad you were asking, Sid. There is two. You get scores for 2 different aspects. One is how difficult your trick is. It's called the difficulty factor, and the other are style points, which is about how creative your trick is, how well you move, how aesthetic it is, and also how clean your kill is. Those are the important factors on gaining a lot of points in this competition.
Perfect.
Yes. For this competition, we have 10 lovely people participating with us. We're gonna have we got 3 new and 7 old. The new are ioNN, skyl, and TITI. So ioNN was inspired by you and Cobra to start bumping, and he removed the horrible parachute October last year.
Good choice.
Indeed.
Glad to hear.
I can support that, and he's overall just a great player.
Has killed me many times in games.
Killed by ions. Yeah.
Yep.
The other new player is skyl. He's quite young, and he was inspired by Rush to start bumping as well, and he's been creating a lot of cool YouTube videos. You should probably check those out. And and he hits the parachute, which is a good thing to do.
That's yep.
And last of our new players is TITI, our Spanish flying monkey. He's actually the long lost nephew of Pablo Escobar. Not a lot of people know this. And,
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And he's a great teammate. I like TITI playing with him.
Yeah.
When we look at the returning players, these are known faces. They were all present except for one in the last competition on Black Site.
Right.
The only kind of new face among the old faces is Cobra, who hasn't been in a competition since the very first episode. So we are glad to see
Big comeback.
Yes.
Yep.
Comeback of the Manhunter.
Yes. Expectations are
high. he better win this, or
he better.
Yeah.
He better.
You're not gonna talk to him again.
If he doesn't win, no.
Yeah.
No.
He was actually also the one who came up with the name Danger Zone's Got Talent. So,
Right.
Yeah, that's what he claims himself at least, but I think he's right about that. So.
He has told me. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Without further ado, let's move into the tricks themselves. The first contestant coming up tonight is going to be TITI, and his trick El Mono Volador, I think is El Mono Volador. Yes.
Well, yeah.
It means
Should mean.
Yeah. What does it mean, Sid? How's your Spanish?
It means the flying monkey.
That is correct. It's the flying monkey. Let's see how this monkey flies.
Ooh, 360.
Very nice. That's a long
Flipping the
throw.
knife through the... It's gonna be a long trick.
Yeah, it's a lot of bump mines.
Ooh,
Oh, beautiful.
okay.
Beautiful.
The road bump. That's super unexpected.
It is. And if we see right here, like he's hitting that very tiny crane here, which is quite hard to hit consistently.
Right.
And he also got a nice little 360 first as well.
Yeah.
So and actually
And another 360, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think he did that later. But I want to point out here, he threw that bump mine incredibly early. And then of course he goes through the cool water tower center here.
Right.
But yeah, and this next alley hoop is of course is also difficult, but it's not as insane as the others. I think you have a lot of speed though, so yeah. And like, what were you saying about the road here, Sid?
Seeing was great and unexpected. If you don't know, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a spot like right, it's around here where the two roads meet, and you get pushed up when you hit it. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna be seeing many players use that tonight. Right, beautiful.
Also, yeah, snurfing through the stab.
Nice.
That's the best one.
Gonna see the points here. Difficulty factor between 3 and 4. Style points were pretty high. Let's see how much. Final is 87.16. So a strong start for TITI.
Yep.
All right. Our next competitor out is skyl with this trick, Funky Style. Skyl and Funky Style.
Yeah.
Don't know why he spells it that way, but yeah, let's see what he
Funky. It's not funky unless it's funky.
does. Okay, that's how it is.
360. High speeds.
Very high speed.
Exceeding the speed limit for sure.
Yes, we gonna be some danger zone police coming to get him.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets the clean, and he also goes through.
Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, so he gets the double start here. It's not as common in Danger Zone's Got Talent to go for the double start, but it does happen a lot. 360 here, and like you said, so much speed on this road. Look at this speed. Holy crap. I think you have when you go up this hill. Well, I don't even think I know because I'm a judge, so I've been I've been looking at this, and you have to let go of space a lot, or even like tap S a little bit, or else like this turn that's making now, you're just not going to be able to make it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. You have so much speed, and then you have to land like the hill he was just on there. It's kind of bumpy. You have to. It's hard to get like knowing exactly how this alley hoop is going to go because there's so many different places you can land on that hill.
Right.
And then gets the cool drive-by knife here. I like it.
Yeah.
And he actually lands perfectly inside this birch tree cluster. So it's kind of cool.
Oh shit, that's true.
All right, so difficulty factor seems to be a little bit lower than TT. Style points between 6.5 and 8. So that's gonna put him at 63.08. So he's gonna come in behind TT there, unfortunately. But yeah, so far so good.
So far so good.
All right, let's see who's gonna come up next. It's gonna be ioNN with Route to Mystery Road.
Okay.
Oh, this is similar to TT, it seems.
Yeah, he's doing exact same thing so far. Not exactly.
No, going backwards.
360 to the right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Spinning around, flipping the knife, and go. He does go. Where is he going? He's doing another lap.
The bonus lap.
Oh my god! And he does everything. It's beautiful.
It is. That was a beautifully constructed trick. Let's have a look at this. So again,
Yeah.
this is the same. This is the exact same opening as TT, basically hitting the same crane here, but he's going backwards over it, which I can only assume is a lot more difficult.
Right.
Now he doesn't go through the water tower, but you know he's going backwards. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and I also want to point out that this little hill right here, it's really small.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when you go for the alley hoop on the crane where he did, you get too much speed. Like you will just hit the flat top here instead of hitting at the bottom here. So this nerf is actually surprisingly difficult.
Right.
On top of that, he's gonna need to have enough speed from this nerf to reach this next hill over here. So, oh, and sneaks in the 360 there too. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, very well done here from ioN. Another 360. That's like 3 of them, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my camera does a 360.
Wow. True.
Oh yeah, I want to point out here as well. This alley-oop, like if it was the very first one, it wouldn't be super hard. But it's so late in the trick, and he kind of like you have the rock on the left side, you have the fence on the right side, and a hit between here, and still kind of follow the hill up to get the right speed, and that's actually quite tricky as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, you saw him lose a lot of speed when he landed on the Snurf there.
But still, yeah, it's a lot of speed to do this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. See, how well does he hit? Yeah, he hits the
and he turns around to watch
his victim.
Exactly.
Yeah, really high
was
difficulty. Sorry, go ahead, Sid.
I said that was beautiful.
It was. And the scores reflected 135.09. That's
135.
That's number 1 by far. Look at that. Holy crap. All right. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so we have the 3 new players are done now. We're going to have the 7 returning players now. So these 7 returning players are going to have to prove that they can get more than 135 points to win this, basically.
Right, yeah.
All right, and first one out is going to be max point with make Snurf, not war.
Good idea.
Yeah, I can agree with that. A little line through the end there.
He goes for a surf?
That was an actual surf, which...
Okay, first one.
Yeah, and he is zigzagging about.
Yeah, he's coming back to where he started already, like...
Yeah.
Oh my... How many bumps are we at now?
I think we are at 6, actually.
That's insane. He goes for the stairs, and he goes... Oh!
Just misses.
Oh! What a shame.
Yeah. So for anyone...
Such a great trick.
Indeed. For anyone who doesn't know, you know, we were talking about can anyone beat ioN's trick, and this one was already seems up there. And for anyone who doesn't know, what he's doing on this roof right here, he's actually not snurfing, he's actually surfing, for anyone who knows what surfing is, but most people know surfing more than snurfing, so it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to point out is that you don't really know exactly how much speed you're going to get from that surf, so if you get too much high speed here, instead of alley-ooping on this roof, you can alley-oop on the roof over here and basically keep going. So that's a nice little backup strat that he went for a couple of times during the recording session. But yeah, he's going back around. He's going for like I guess 2 grand loops, kind of. If you were to see this trick from overneath. Yeah.
Right.
Is that a word? Overneath?
I think it's not.
You know what I mean. It's the opposite of underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to point out this roof as well is actually a lot harder to alley-oop than you'd think. Like almost everywhere in the middle here, there are stupid pixels that you get stuck on. So he had to basically come from the side like he does there to make this work.
Right.
Blasting you full of knowledge today, Sid.
Yeah, I feel enlightened.
Thank you. And also this little Snurf hill here is like, it's so small and you have to get just the right speed. Like he has to go so far.
This is great with the stairs.
Yeah,
I love that. Unfortunately, does not get the clean kill.
Yeah, let's see what the judges say. Oh, look at the difficulty. The difficulty factor is higher than ioN's, but I think the style points are a little bit lower. So this is gonna be very close.
So he's up against 100.
Yeah, 135 is what he had to beat. This is 132.
Oh
yeah.
No, it's so close.
It's really close. All right.
Okay.
So ioN's still number 1. Let's see if anyone else can beat him. We're gonna have Pantoufle with power sliding.
Right, the veteran.
Yes, indeed. He may have bumped mine even before you, huh, Sid?
I think so, yes.
All right, so we're gonna have a nice alley hoop here. Ooh, almost hit those
Behind
trees.
Oh, I love this. This is the. Okay, he goes all the way to the police station.
Insane Snurf. See what he. Oh yeah, I like the little Snurf before the stab. Nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
The level is really high.
It is. I don't know if it's gonna beat the max point on ioN, but it was pretty good. Now I want to point out here, this alley not the hardest, but he has to squeeze himself between the trees and the rock over here, and that is quite tricky. You can often just you have to turn quite a lot before you start there.
Right. Also, getting this bump mine right.
Yeah.
That could have gone so many places.
You've done that quite a lot of time. What can go wrong with this bump mine, Sid?
No, he could have hit the rocks there.
Yeah, you have, even though this road is quite wide, the angle you're throwing it at makes it easy to hit those rocks instead of hitting the road. Yeah, that's true. And as a judge, I tried to replicate this trick, and I have to say, right here, this nerf is probably no, it isn't. It is the hardest nerf we had to judge. Like, you have to hit this perfectly in two. Like, you have to hit it there and then snurf into like kind of a triangle shaped thing. You don't really see it because of all the grass.
Yeah, that too.
But he
got some insane height and distance from that.
Yeah. And if you look at this nerf, right, if you look at him flying here, he has to land, he has to reach this hill, and like he barely reaches it right here. Like, he's so close to like just landing on flat ground.
Right.
So that nerf is basically the whole trick. Well, it's not to simplify it, but like if you mess that up, you can't save it. Like, it's super important. Yeah.
I think.
I think he may have taken a little bit of a couple of steps there.
Yeah.
We forgive him for that. All right. So, it doesn't look like it's gonna go all the way to the top, but this is pretty high. Now let's see. Oh, 106.6.
106.
Yeah. He's
0.67.
Yeah.
That's not yet.
Goes over 100. He comes in third, so he's in front of TITI and skyl, but he's behind ioNN max point. All right, next guy out is gonna be Mantra with double stuck backwards. What do you think that means, Sid?
That sounds exciting, interesting. I love the double. I love the stuck. I love the backwards.
You love every word in that title.
Stuck spot. Yeah. Oh, snurfs backwards on the tower. And now where's his speed? What? What's he doing?
I love Mantra, man. This is so creative. He landed in a stuck spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, for anyone that's fine. For anyone,
crazy.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what this is. So if you clip your head into a roof, like he did right here, you get stuck basically. But if you clip your head into a roof barely, like you're almost not clipped in, you get stuck for a very short period of time, and all the speed you give yourself with bump mines while you're stuck is kind of added to your speed while you are still standing still. It's kind of weird. Like, if you were opening your tab to see what your speed is, you would see that your speed is high even though you're standing still. So as soon as you get unstuck, you just get shot away with that speed. So the timing and the position of these bump mines is super precise to get him the exact speed and angle to keep him going towards the water tower. And he does it backwards, so that's pretty insane. And like you said, yeah, surfing that water tower there is crazy.
But that's to say, yeah, it would have been easy to miss the water tower, such a thing.
Yeah. And
messed up the, yep.
Most of his attempts crashed into the water tower.
I see, yeah.
Or went over the water tower, but if you go over the water tower and you don't snurf on the top, you don't get the distance you need to reach this roof right here, actually.
I see.
Yeah, so it's very precise.
Right. Here I'm like, how's he gonna get out of this? He doesn't have a lot of speed.
No, and he actually, this is a little bit harder to see, but he actually clipped in here as well, just like he clipped into the roof earlier. Yeah. So he has he does the same thing again, basically, where he's stuck.
Technically, it's still in the air. He's floating.
Yeah, you could say that. There was, of course, a point where he had no speed, but as soon as he built up with those bump mines, he was...
Yeah, but the animation is like still a floating animation, so...
That's a good point. That's
in my mind.
Yeah. All right, let's see what the judges think about this one.
That was awesome.
The judges are very torn about this. Some thinks it's difficult and some thinks it's easy. Interesting. Start points are high though, because this was very creative. So
yeah, this was 88.
I thought he would have gotten more maybe.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, he snuck right ahead of TITI. That's really close actually. Poor TITI.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right.
Creative.
We're gonna have Saucy Sauce. Who needs to see where they're going anyway? I like that title.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna have... I was gonna say a double, but that's not a double. It's almost a double.
High speed backwards action.
Yeah.
And the recharge? Okay.
Recharges are always fun.
Oh, yeah. No.
You can see the bot flying off the distance there.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, so yeah, going backwards here. That first alley-oop backwards, not the hardest, but always backwards is hard. But look at this, Sid.
Okay.
He's going
That-
between those two trees,
Oh my
backwards.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah, that. Who needs to see where they're going anyway?
yeah. And the number of times he crashed there in the recording session is insane. And then another thing that you may not have noticed is that this stone right here is also incredibly easy to hit.
Right.
So yeah, he was hitting that. Whenever he cleared the trees, he hit the stone instead. So
I see.
in 15 minutes, he only did this twice, like actually not hitting anything.
Yeah.
Like you said, beautiful breach charge. You gotta
Yeah,
watch that bot.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Those are so funny.
Now, it seems like the difficulty factor here, not the highest. So I think it has to do with the trick not being that long. So 76.87, unfortunately, not gonna climb too high up with this trick. But I want to point out that backwards alley-oop through those trees is probably the single most difficult alley-oop we saw so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. But like, there's a limited amount of points you can get from one alley-oop, no matter how hard it is, right? So.
Right.
All right. Let's see what's next. We're gonna have your friend Cobra
Wow.
with County Road, bump me home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm guessing we'll see the. Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably
720.
Yeah, he was flying around a lot of times there.
Snurfing.
Oh, here comes the County Road. He's gonna bump him home.
County Road. Okay, he's taking another lap too.
Yeah.
This is very similar, but
Yeah, him, TITI,
little
and
snurf
ioNN.
and clean kill. That's really good.
It is. Now, this double right here, very standard double, I would say. Not like the most crazy double, but this 720, beautiful. And like, when you're going for 720, it's you're spinning around so much, it's basically backwards. Like you have like about the same control of where you're going as when you're going backwards, I feel. And just the way he's moving. Cobra is like, he's like a river flowing, right? It's beautiful to watch. I like the.
I agree.
Oh, another thing I want to point out there is that when you're hitting that, in order to hit that tiny ramp, the tiny snurf that he did, you have to brake quite a bit from the other double. So that's some good control there, because anyone who's been doing any bump mining knows that whenever you press S, if you just press it a little bit too hard, you just drop down like a rock. You have to be very careful when you're slowing down. It's going for the roof, not going for the ioN behind, but he came from a different angle, so I don't think he would have had the speed to do that.
Yeah.
And then going for the Pantoufle of just a little extra snurf before the backstab. Oh, that was a very clean kill though.
Yes.
Right, see what the judges think. It's good, but it's not all the way up there. Style points are very high though. So we're gonna have 101.64. So was it 106 was Pantoufle? Yeah, so he's behind Pantoufle. But we still have ioNN and max point number 1, number 2. They've been there a while now. No one has really been able to dethrone them. All right, let's see if the next person can do so. That's you. Maybe you can do this then.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 times infinity, sir.
That's the name of the trick.
Yeah. So you're going to the church roof here. I guess I'll do some commentary since you. And the church roof again. And the church roof again. This is.
I hate to disappoint, but this is all it's going to be.
You like this church roof? No, but this is kind of cool though. Like, how many times can I surf the same ramp in a row, right? Because there's a limit to this.
Also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a look at this replay here.
Oh, the camera work.
Yeah, you like this?
I like this.
Yeah. So I've been learning camera paths, so it makes it look kind of cool. So I think I know. You wanna explain why you called your trick 2 times infinity?
Yeah, from this angle, this is perfect. You can see the infinity symbol being drawn by the smoke that comes out of my ass for some reason.
How many times Are you? Because I think you're hitting the roof I think you're doing 4 alley-oops, two rounds.
2 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
How many?
Yeah, the plan was to do a lot more, but I could only do 2. I managed to do 3 once, but
Yeah.
only one time. Yeah.
It is hard when I try to do this too. You lose so much speed every time if you don't have perfect movement. So
Yeah.
it's not one of those things that's like, oh, it's you can just keep doing this. It's super easy. It's like no. It becomes progressively more and more difficult.
Yeah.
I like your jump down into the basement as well.
Yeah. Keeping the consequences of whatever
Oh,
actions.
this is interesting. We got a lot of style points and difficulty factor. Judge 3 wasn't that high from him. 100.8. Oh, you're really close to Cobra then.
Am I? Oh,
You
no.
beat you.
Less than 1 point behind.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Even in this competition, you're always close, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only one competitor left. There's only Catfjsh left to try and touch the highest scoring in. And yeah, like it's like I said, Catfjsh, and he's gonna try it with the Sunday morning lumberjack ballet.
The Sunday morning lumberjack ballet.
It's a beautiful
It's
title.
gonna be great. Yeah.
I love this. Oh,
Okay.
love his speed, man. Catfjsh always has good speed on his tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot
Yeah.
of snurfing.
Yeah.
Oh, an extra little bump at the... Yeah, that's just to get a bunch of height for the kill.
Oh no, he misses the clean kill.
That's unfortunate. Alright, so we see here, that was both a 360 and a backwards.
It was a 540.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
that's another... you can... that's another thing you could call it, yeah. The actual number of angles instead of a 360 plus backwards. Yep. Yeah, you are correct. And
Through the tree.
that throw there, another like TITI throwing from really far away. That's kind of hard to get that right. That roof is kind of treacherous.
Yeah.
And the insane snurf you had here, which is a really long snurf. Again, you have to hit right at the bottom of this hill right here to make this work.
It looks almost flat where he is right now.
Yeah, because he snurfs. He has so much speed here. Barely hits this roof. That's like 2 snurfs. And then 3 snurfs with this one, and then 4 snurfs. Like,
oh my god, that's
yeah,
that's 4 snurfs without a bump to get him to the next one.
and then the extra bump here. Now, is this enough to challenge Max Point and Ion? That is the question. I think if he had a clean kill, it might have been, but he messed up the kill. We'll have to see what
the camera work with
Thank you. Oh, these
circle.
points are high though. I don't remember exactly. Like, it's hard to compare. I think the style points are a little bit lower, I think, than what the others got. Yeah,
120.
All right, so I think that's good for number 3 at least. Yes.
Yeah.
So there we have it. You know, we have Ion so early with that crazy trick, and he actually stayed on top the whole way through.
Yeah.
And newcomer as well. That's really cool. I like it.
That's really cool, and it was an amazing trick, so that's well deserved.
Indeed. We're gonna have a little bit of a ceremony here in the church.
Oh, everyone's attending.
Yeah. They're carrying their bump mines with them, you know. So Catfjsh number 3, Max Point number 2, and Ion on top.
Congratulations to everyone.
All right. So we should probably watch that winning trick again. Remind everyone how great it was.
That's what you do.
All right. So let's have a look at this again. Just you know, lean backwards and relax while you enjoy this display of skill. Do you feel this?
Yeah.
Do you feel this deserved to win? You know, the judges aren't always correct.
I do. This is and this is smooth. It's great. And the drive-through.
Yeah. I think Ion was the first person I recorded too.
Really?
Am I wrong about that? Yeah. So that really set the bar high.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
But overall, the bar was super high.
Yeah.
On everyone, like.
That is true. I really want to point this out because there's always going to be winners and losers in these competitions, but everyone who participated today just did incredibly well. From the best to the worst. Like it's basically people who are in this competition and people who are not. You know, that's where I make the distinction. Those are the good tricks And the bad tricks are the tricks we didn't see. That you know.
Right. Yeah. I see what you mean.
All the good tricks were the tricks that we saw. So
Yeah.
yeah. I'd like to thank Catfjsh, by the way, for making that podium for the ceremony, and Lazy for making a script to put all the bots in the right positions and stuff. So that was kind of cool.
Of course.
And thank you, Sid, for commentating with me tonight.
Thanks for inviting me. It was a pleasure, an honor.
Thank you. It's gonna be interesting next time. Do we go for Ember? Do we go for Vineyard? We haven't really decided yet, but those are the new maps that we can go for now. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.